My name is Courtney.
And I'm Jen.
And we are here today on One Up.
Thank you so much for joining us today. I have one of my very dear old friends with us today. Love this guy. He's if you know him, you know him. You know he likes to do a lot of flipping. Mm-hmm. I've seen his videos. Mm-hmm. He also, oh my gosh, what was the other ones? Oh shoot, I forgot the other. Okay, so he also has 3.2 million followers on YouTube across all his channels. Mm-hmm. He's been in an Xbox commercial. He's also been in, what was the one? Like an Alexis or like Facebook something over the.
Oh my God. I'm not allowed to talk about that.
Ever?
No, you guys can talk about it. I can't. I'm contractually obligated to not say anything.
We can talk about
but you can say whatever you want.
Face.
And I can nod.
I seen his face at some kind of like fire pit thing. Mm-hmm, okay. Mm-hmm. What was the other fact?
Fire pit.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. I saw your face.
I'm so happy that I'm the last one of the day because you guys are loopy as heck.
Jaby's like, I'm going to do my own intro. That sucked.
So, without further ado, I give you Jaby Koay.
What's up? How's it going?
So do you want to redo that do you want to like tell us what you do?
I loved that. That was awesome.
So for everyone who wants to know, we always ask our guests to give us 3 facts. And what we do, so you know, the magic of making a show is Courtney and I are very busy, thankfully. And so we shoot 4 episodes in one day.
Yes.
So we've been here all day. Jaby's our last guest of the day. So I literally 2 seconds ago looked up just to make sure I remembered all his facts. And I cannot remember number 2. What was number 2?
I don't remember either. I wrote it.
He doesn't even
We were
remember.
texting late last night, and I was like, because you're like, hey, can you respond to the email? I was like, I looked at the
What
I
email?
looked at the call time, and I was like, that's good enough, and I didn't read the rest of it. And she's like, you have questions to answer.
Which it's fine if you didn't, but
Yeah.
also I wasn't that mean sounding. I was just like, hey, just a reminder.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was really sweet.
I think that I seriously think that being the last one of the day is the best thing. Like, because whenever I shoot and I'm like really sleep deprived, that's when the funniest stuff comes out.
It's the most unhinged.
Because you're just loopy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know you.
Yeah.
You're my friend.
Yeah.
You guys should know what he is too,
Yes.
who he is too. That's
Friend
just,
do things cool.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Yes.
for let me just say, Jaby Koay is an prolific YouTuber. Again, over 3.2 million subscribers. See, I'm so loopy, I can't even talk. Across, how many channels do you have? Like 5?
Well, okay. So there's 3 reaction channels.
Okay.
Cinepals for American content, Cinedesi for Indian content, Cinetofu for predominantly Korean content, but also like Thai and Japanese occasionally and stuff like that. And then we have a gaming channel we're developing called Cine NPCs.
Which we are going to be guests on, obviously.
Yes.
Obviously.
course. Of course.
We're calling you out now, so if it doesn't happen, y'all can just bomb his channel. Click, Jen and Courtney on, Jen and Courtney on.
For sure.
Yeah.
Anytime.
Now, you and I met, at a casting?
I met you when
was
I
it?
was working in casting. Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
There was a casting studio in Santa Monica, and you came in, and I'm a very chatty person, and you looked dead serious. I don't know.
Laser focus.
I had just barely moved here, guys.
I don't know if it was because you were just like running behind or you just didn't want to be bothered by some random dude. But when you came in
in the
you just had like this
Yeah.
look of business. And it's like,
I'm here to make money.
What's-
I'm here to book that commercial.
it's just fascinating because I know you and I'm like, that is not Jennifer Sundell at all. But like,
do you mean?
you
the
just,
acting persona.
I'm very serious. I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
but I struck up a conversation anyway because we're both
did.
Hoppas. And
Yes.
so that's my whole thing. Like if I spot a Hoppa in the wild, I have
You're
to
like,
ask.
you're a hoppa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now,
I
what-
always ask.
What hoppa are you?
My mom. I'm not going to say that. I forgot to say it on camera. I don't ever say that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
My dad's Italian.
Okay, that's
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
I did know that.
My-
I know what your mom is.
Yeah. If you really want to know, my brother puts all that information out there. I keep it on the down low just because sometimes Asians be beefing with Asians, and I don't know why.
Okay.
And so I'm just like, you know what? Let me just save myself all of that.
Well, I will say this because, there's certain things, we always ask our guests, is there anything you don't want us to talk about or whatever? And there were some things that you shared. And do you find that you do that just because you have such a big presence that it just allows you to keep part of yourself? Or what is, there's, it could be multiple things of why you would keep stuff private.
I think it was all about making myself accessible to as many people as possible. And so
Know
like
your
you,
audience.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And so like when you I don't know if you did acting or just voiceover work, but
She does
Yeah,
both.
you did
yes.
both. Okay, so presumably you guys got the same kind of breakdowns I did, which is ethnically ambiguous.
Yeah.
And so it's just trying to find that widest appeal as possible, whether I'm going in for Spanish or for Asian or whatever.
Right.
Like I keep that deliberately ambiguous so that anyone can project themselves onto me as their own ethnicity.
And you find that's helped you, especially in the YouTube world?
I hope it did.
I would say it's
Otherwise, why am I
you-
keeping it secret?
yeah, I mean, your audience is literally all over the world.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's contributed something
Yeah.
to that.
And just so you guys know that I was one of Jaby's first guests.
That is a fact.
I am not making that up.
Yeah.
I was one of it, like at the very beginning, I was right there with you. And we started off with just some trailers and then we started doing some Indian content and then it was all Indian content and we're watching series and it was like,
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
went from there. And
Yeah,
you
it
just,
blew up.
I
So
remember
these are reaction videos,
Yes.
to
right?
different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it started with my brother. I don't know how deep you want me to get with this. Like,
Listen,
As deep as you want.
there are people out
yeah.
there who want to be YouTubers and want to know this.
so let me see how far I can take this back. I had YouTube videos just for showing off acting and martial arts and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, you're a great martial artist.
We'll get there eventually with the sentence.
That's where the flipping comes. I get it. I
just want
understand
to
now.
toot his horn
Yeah.
for him.
No. So after my dad passed away in 2013, I started to get more serious about like actually putting stuff on YouTube, and I was doing like what I thought was web series, but they were just more short films.
Yeah.
And my brother was being very proactive with reaction videos. He was just doing reviews and eventually trailer reactions. And I was
That's
working.
pretty at the beginning of when all that
Right.
was kind of like starting to.
Yeah, he
quote-unquote
was.
trend.
Yeah.
He was. I would say one of the forefathers of like reaction videos on YouTube.
Wow.
And
Okay,
so,
Greg.
If you don't know, his name is Greg Alba. He's on the Real Rejects YouTube channel. He started that with John Humphrey, and so I talked to him in late 2015. I was like, I'm so tired of casting. I want to get out of this business, and I want to do YouTube full time. How many subscribers do I need so I can just be a full time YouTuber?
Yeah.
And he thought about it and he goes, get to 100,000 subscribers before you quit your job. I'm like, all right, cool. I gave myself
good advice.
a 1 year projection because it was
Yeah.
like December 2015.
You had a SMART goal. We like to
Where
call
were
them SMART
you
goals.
at this point? Like, how many subscribers did you have?
About 14,000.
Oh,
Okay.
that's still
Yeah.
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been accumulating it over the course of like a year and a half.
Right.
Okay.
And so I gave myself another year to get to 100,000, thinking that's a healthy amount of time. And I started exploring all kinds of stuff. My brother was huge already. To me, he was huge. And I was like, how do I diverse my audience or give them a diverse set of content that they're not used to seeing? And so I explored around the world. And I was like looking at Spanish, Korean, Indian, everything, just try to show my American audience something different.
Yeah.
And then Indians found my channel. And they kind of took over it.
They did.
Yeah.
They loved it.
Yeah, and then about 2 years later, I decided to like get back into the American stuff with more earnestly with a channel I called Get Jaby that is now called Cinepals. Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
remember when that happened. Yeah.
yeah, and then eventually we created another one that was temporarily called Jaby TV that is now called Cinetofu. And so that's where we put our Asian.
And now because you have created so much, reached into so many places, you actually have a team now with
Right.
other hosts so you're not necessarily doing every single channel, right?
No, I tried to early on. I realized that YouTubers have like a 5-year lifespan if before they burn
Really?
out. Yeah, before they just get burnt out.
Yeah.
Well, and I
Yeah.
will say, even at the very beginning, you would call me sometimes, be like, Jen, what are you doing? Can you come over? I need you in I needed you like 30 minutes ago. The trailer dropped 30 minutes ago. And I was like, okay, I'm coming. I'll be there. Yeah. I mean, it was because you were just like, I got to get on this. I got to be one of the first ones. I got to do it. It's constant.
Yeah, well, people would ask, how did you get so many subscribers? I forgot to mention that, like, within 3 months, I hit that 100,000 subscribers.
Oh my gosh, was it that fast?
It was-
3
it was-
months.
Yeah, it was really
Wow.
fast because of India.
He really didn't want to see
Wow.
my face at the casting office anymore, guys.
It's all because of you. They were in my name, right? So Jaby Koay was the first channel, and then Get Jaby, and then Jaby TV. And I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I want to be able to not be on camera all the time.
Yeah.
I want other people to share the spotlight with me. And so I dubbed all the channels with a different name. And we grew our
That was
team
smart.
substantially. Yeah. And so
Yeah, well now, like you said, now you have other people that are able to host those channels, so
Right.
that you're not there every single time,
Yeah.
filming, editing, directing, getting guests, and all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
when you're growing your own channels, one of the things that happens that teaches you where you're at mentally is It's like an ego check when you're bringing new people in, and you'll see in the comments, "Oh my gosh, I like that person way better than Jaby." Initially. Initially, it hurts. It just like it really hurts.
Yeah.
But now I've reached the other point where I'm like, good, 'cause that means I get a break.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
So it really sounds like this. It's so as much as you're creating content and being creative, because you're a very creative person. Love Punch Kill. Was that the second one?
That was a short film.
I know, but was that the second fact? Dang it!
It was probably. I think in the email I only put 2 things, and then when I walked in here,
the last thing.
I forgot that we're doing video game stuff. When I walked in
Oh,
here,
it doesn't matter.
I was like, oh wait, I was in a video game commercial, so I thought that was worth mentioning.
But what I'm hearing, because again, you are a very creative person, but you kind of approached it almost like a business.
I mean, you have to.
You have to, but
yeah.
I do see that because you were like,
It evolved into that.
it's what it evolved into.
It evolved into that. It didn't start out that way.
Did
Right.
you know it was like? Did you know you were eventually going to reach that point, or were you sort of
No.
just learning? Okay.
No, I
Okay.
just wanted. There was 2 things happening. I was destroyed over a relationship I had ended, which for reasons I won't go
I
into
think
right
I was
now.
there when that happened. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was tough because I was basically a stepdad,
Oh.
so to speak.
Yeah.
And so that's what was crushing me is like that, not having that in my life anymore. And so I had to deal with that, and I wanted to get away from casting. And
Yeah.
so seeing what my brother was doing, I was like, I can totally I need more people around me all the time. I need
Yeah.
an excuse to bring Jennifer Sunbell and friends over. I just
Yeah.
need a reason to always be around
mean,
people.
He
Yeah.
hasn't brought me in a while.
Someone's busy just conquering the voiceover industry right now. But yeah, and so that's mainly what motivated me. And then it started blowing up, and people were
Yeah.
like, how are you growing so quickly? I said, it's easy. Don't have a social life. And so I just kept cranking it out.
I
Yeah.
can vouch for that. I mean, guys, here's the thing. In anything that you're like pursuing, and I think this speaks to me and Courtney as well. I mean, you have to find the balance.
Yeah.
But if you are going for, you have to sow the time. I mean, I can
Oh,
tell
yeah.
you, I'll be on.
Within an inch of your life,
Almost,
like
yeah.
that sort of like it's a job, right? Because when you get into content creation, all of a sudden you're not really on a schedule. You don't have a boss, right? No one's telling you what to do, when to
Exactly.
do it, like where, how, and so you have to set your alarm, wake up at a decent time, and literally work 8+ hours a day to get it up
Yeah.
off the ground. Like it's not, you can't mess around.
Even more than that, because you might be filming
Yes,
for
8+.
like.
That's why I added the
well,
plus.
that's true. My bad.
Plus.
I
Most
really am
people stop
tired.
at 8 hours, but for creatives, you know,
No, because you're going to be going into the night editing,
Yeah.
creating teasers, planning the next set of content filming.
Yeah.
You know, it's a constant thing.
Well, there's also the fear of losing your audience. And so when you have momentum, you're like, oh gosh, I can't stop. I have to keep making stuff all the time. Otherwise, they're going to go somewhere else.
You have to support yourself with like a side job too while you're doing this. Like, were you sort of?
So I was working in casting, like I said, and what was
Yeah.
happening was at that point in working in casting, I had transitioned from running auditions to being the tech guy at this particular casting studio, which is where I met Jennifer Sunbell.
I remember this number 2, guys.
Yeah,
So Jaby, number 2 fun fact, is super into gear and tech.
that's true. That's right. That's true.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was actually just telling someone the other day about this. Years ago, when I barely had 2 pennies to rub together, is it 2 pennies or 2 nickels? I forget what the saying is.
know
Anyway, you know what I'm trying to
Yes.
say.
Both versions suck.
Someone very close to me convinced me to invest in a camera, and I was really scared because at the time
Yes.
it was like $3,000, and that was a lot of
Yeah.
money. It's still a lot of money, but it was even more money back then.
Right.
And he's like, it's Skeeter. You know Skeeter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And so Skeeter said, like, yes, it's $3,000, but that $3,000 will make you so much more money with all the work you're going to get from it.
Right.
And so I
Yeah.
took a chance on myself, and it actually did end up getting me a lot of work. And that's the risk you have to take is
Yeah.
like investing in yourself.
Did you use that camera sometimes for filming? You
Not
did.
for this, because by that point I'd moved on to other things.
Okay.
But
That would have been pretty cool, though.
yeah, yeah. And so what was happening was I was working in casting, and I had a lot of downtime because it's not like problems were happening all the time.
Yeah.
And so while nothing was happening, I was editing my YouTube videos.
Amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was like it was taking up so much focus that eventually the job I was working at was like, yo, like you're not focused here. I was like, all right, deuces, and I was
They were
out.
like, we love
Yeah.
you, bud.
So yeah, March of 2016, I became a full-time YouTuber, and I was scared as hell.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure I was
Yeah.
going to make my rent, and I just somehow made it work. And so it's been that ever since, and it's just been growing ever since.
So what would you tell like someone who might be in that space right now? Like, they're hesitant or they don't know how to make that jump. Like, what would your advice be for them?
Don't chase money, chase passion. Like it's all about like what's going on with you because I'm very passionate about movies. I'm passionate about tech and all that stuff, and that's where my passion is. It's like I've been talking about movies my entire life, and so it just made sense as a transition for me. But like some people see the numbers and they go and chase the numbers, and it's like that's not a fun life, you know?
Yeah. Well, that kind of goes back to when you were saying like you know, keeping your audience and how stressful that is and losing subscribers. Did you see that happen to at any point in your journey, like where you're like, oh, we're losing subscribers here, I need
A
to
little
like,
bit.
Yeah.
What happened was when the Indian stuff took over, there was some battling happening in the comments between my American and Indian audience.
Oh, that's a weird place to be.
Yeah.
It is. I don't remember
you could
that.
easily alienate one group
Yeah.
unintentionally.
Yeah, because Americans were like, why are you doing all this Indian content? Indians were like, why do you keep doing American content? Just do Indian content. And that's what made me...
Is that why you separated them?
Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
And on that way, it's also like, well, here's your answer.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to, don't watch it then.
Yeah.
It's a separate channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
So how many people do you have on your team now?
Oh my gosh. I
See?
don't know. It's a lot of people though. We have
Yeah.
several hosts in rotation right now. I would say if I'm just guessing, pulling a number out of my butt, 6 hosts. 7, I guess, including me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That
our,
includes Achara as well. If I remember.
that includes Achara.
If you haven't watched Achara's episode, go watch her episode.
And then we have a team of editors in India. It's a company called Praper. And we have about 10 editors, I think, there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're creating a little empire.
Yeah. We're constantly making content. And so now I'm just slowly trying to get the gaming thing going as well. Just to have as many legs of stuff happening at the same time.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I'm trying to do at the same time is move the big tanker that is my Instagram page more towards fitness. And so I've been putting out more of the flippy stuff.
I have noticed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he can do like, how many flips can you do? You can do.
I don't know anymore. I'm older now. So it's like
You can do full tumbling passes, yeah.
back in the day, yeah, but
yeah.
like YouTube took up so much of my energy and focus that I wasn't putting as much focus there. And also getting hurt is not fun.
I was gonna say I remember you got hurt. What was it was it your back?
No, it was my right foot. I was
what
trying
it
to do a run up the wall backflip, and I like overextended my instep or something, and I got plantar fasciitis, and I was on crutches for a week.
Oh, that happens to me all the time when I try to run up a wall.
But like ever since then, I haven't tried running up the wall and backflipping.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like I know physically I'm capable of getting up there like Spider-Man and flipping. It's just like you have those fears of like, oh my gosh, what if I get hurt again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What got you into martial arts?
Ever since I can remember, like, my dad got me into it really because he's the one who taught me about Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan and all of them.
My idols growing up.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
used to run around just in my pajama bottoms and no shirt and tell my mom I was Bruce Lee.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Yeah. No, like
That sounds so cute.
I distinctly
love it.
remember being at it was before it was Costco. It was Price Club. And they had this box set of Bruce Lee movies, and my dad goes, "This is Bruce Lee. We're gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy this for you." And so that's how I got introduced to Bruce Lee films as like a little kid, watching his films over and over again.
Wow.
Yeah, and then at 12 years old, I got into martial arts, and then 14,
form?
Taekwondo,
Oh, you are Taekwondo. Okay.
Korea, baby.
That's and that's why you said it right because you actually.
Yeah, most people go Taekwondo, and I'm like, oh, you're hurting my ears. With that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so it's Taekwondo and Hapkido. And then at 14, I started like doing self-teaching gymnastics. Yeah, the very first time I tried anything was 10 years old.
Oh my!
I was
Did you have
like-
like a trampoline at home?
No, I was on my neighbor's lawn across the street, and I tried to do a front flip.
So if anything bad happened, it'd be on them.
Exactly, exactly. I tried to do a front flip. I went on both hands, and I fell on my back. And I was like, let's try that again.
You planted
Oh
hard
my
though, like
God.
flat,
Yeah.
or did you roll?
I felt on my insides of a
Yeah.
Oh, that's so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The inside, the organs change places
Yeah.
for a second.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at 14,
You
someone
didn't knock the wind out of you when you did that?
it did. But
Yeah,
then
it
I got
did, right?
excited and wanted to do it again.
Oh my
when you're 10
gosh.
years old, you're stupid. You could do anything.
I was in elementary school, I think around 10 years old, and I was climbing, because I was a super tomboy.
Okay.
I was climbing something, and I got pushed off,
Uh-huh.
but it was pretty high. It was like probably like 5 or 6
my
feet
gosh.
high, and I landed on my back. And when I had never gotten the wind knocked out of me, where I literally was like, could not get any air. And
Yeah.
I remember running to the nurse like, I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And I never want to feel that ever again.
I was not an athletic child, so I did not do any of those.
But you're a
things.
dancer. What you mean, girl? That's athletic.
Yeah, but you know.
The last time I
it's a little
felt that,
different.
You ever heard of a gator back?
No.
No.
It's something some people use to soften the blow of when they have to fall on their back. And
Oh, you're talking about like a pad?
yeah, but it's like you wear it under your shirt. It's called a gator back.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so I was excited. I was like, this is dope. I can fall on my back and it's not going to hurt. Let's do this.
Oh, it still hurts.
And so I went and I fell on my back and I went, "Ugh." I'm like, that still sucks.
It still sucks.
Yeah.
I know. So like for performance capture, when I'm working on a performance capture game, sometimes you have to do your own deaths and like falls, or you're doing like, or you'll do the movement for other like in-game movement for soldiers or whatever. And I'm like, you know me, I'm gonna go ham. I go ham. I'm like, oh, I gotta fly. I'm ready. And I remember, and then like I forgot to like protect my neck, and I went, whoosh, and I was like.
Oh.
And you're on this really cushy pad, but that doesn't mean anything if you don't like protect yourself. And I was just like,
Yeah.
"Oop, that hurt." They're like, "You good?" I'm like, "I'm good." And then I like,
You style it out.
I did, but I protected myself any other time. But like, I
Yeah.
remember like even with all the protective gear, it still hurts.
Right.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
know. So much respect to stunt people.
Do you
Seriously.
know a guy named Mike Mushu by chance or something like that?
Mark Mushu?
Oh, sorry, Mark. Mark
Yeah,
Mushu.
yeah, I
Sorry.
know Mark Mushu. Yeah.
I've known him for years.
Okay.
You wouldn't know by the way I said his name just now, but yeah. But he was recounting to me working on.
It is Mark, right? I'm not crazy.
I think it was Mark.
Yeah.
It's Mark Mushu. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
He's
crazy.
really really nice guy, and
Yeah.
he was recounting to me working on a Naughty Dog game, I believe.
Okay.
And I don't know if this is still the case, but he was telling me how they'll just like have you do it again and again and again
Yeah,
and
you
again,
can do it.
like doing the impact over and over again. And he's
Yeah.
like, guys, I just
need a
need a
break."
second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I remember when I did my big for one of the games that I'm on right now, which hopefully is going to come out later this year. I shall let you know. But it was like a lot of the like run cycles, walk cycles. At one point, I had my rifle, and I'm like, they're like, okay, you're gonna hop over this. You know, you're hopping over something, and then you have to get into position and
Yeah.
like crouch and all this kind of stuff. And you're doing it over and over again. And my rifle is like, it's an airsoft gun, but it's heavy, and I should have like had them switch, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna use my gun. It's mine. This is mine. And I should have switched to like a foam one, you know, but at the end of that day, all the adrenaline was happening. I was like, I'm good. Yeah. I start walking to my car, and I'm like, man, that was great. I'm a little tired. And I sit in my car, and I'm like, oh God, I can't move. And I'm like, I'm gonna go get a massage.
Yeah.
Like right now, somebody just touch me and just make it all go away.
What is it about that end of the day moment that just kills you?
The
That's-
adrenaline
Yeah.
drop, I think.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me with my one video game commercial that I did.
What did you do in this commercial? Tell us.
It was for a game called Project Spark.
Okay.
And
okay.
it
I don't
was
remember this game.
it was just me. And so like I'm the only talent in the commercial, and I'm the host who's like doing all the talking with the hands and everything like that. Just getting people excited about the game.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's like there's a big old camera looking at me, a bunch of crew people, gaffers and whatnot, the director, and then the whole Microsoft team is back there looking at
yeah.
monitors that are looking at me.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to like make sure I don't mess up this monologue that I have to do like 10,000
And no
times.
teleprompter, right?
No, you're not allowed to have a teleprompter, which I thought was crazy.
No
Our commercial,
ear-prompter,
no.
Nothing.
Wow.
And I just had to like be on it
Maybe
for
if
the
you
whole
were
day.
an A-list celebrity, they'd give you a teleprompter.
Maybe. Well, next time I do an
Like,
Xbox
next
commercial.
time. I'm an A-list YouTuber.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. But I remember at the end of that day, I was like so spent, I got into my car and I just had a little bit of a weep. I cried a little bit because I was just like so drained.
That's regular for me.
Oh, really?
After a draining day.
Yeah, it's giving me a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that's why we have to protect ourselves, especially, Courtney and I, yes, we're in games and we're in, animations and anime, all this kind of stuff. But for you, it's almost like you're always on, right? We can take our time off a little bit, spend time with family and stuff, which you can. But when you go out, especially when you go to India, like I've seen the video, they are like, Jaby!
Yeah,
And just coming around you. It's a lot.
Yeah, it can be. Are we transitioning out of talking about video games?
No, I just was
We can
thinking
talk about
it.
anything.
We can talk about whatever you want.
No, I was just saying like the tail end of that memory was after the commercial was done, it was at E3 on a big screen.
Nice.
Wow.
And it was at the Project Spark booth, and I was so excited to see it. So I went to E3, and I'm like looking at my face on this big old screen for the first time, and someone bumped into me, and I was just into it. And one of the Project Spark people comes up to me like, "Thank you so much for doing that commercial. Like, it's really like motivated us to get this game done sooner."
Oh, yay.
By the way, did you see Spielberg? I'm like, what? And they go, Spielberg, he just bumped right into you and walked on. I'm like, what are you talking about? What?
You're like, get off me. I'm
Yeah.
looking at my face.
Yeah. Like
did this.
Like one of the most inspiring directors for me of all time, who in fact inspired what I did on Love Punch Kill a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah?
I didn't even I didn't see him.
Wow.
Like, walked right by me.
But which shoulder was it? Which shoulder was it? So
Is that your strong shoulder
That's
now?
It's my strong shoulder.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna cross paths with him
So
again.
what films of Spielberg's were inspiring, especially when it comes to Love Punch Drunk?
Specifically with Love Punch Kill was
Kill.
lunch,
Oh my God.
lunch pail kill.
Lunch.
Lunch in a box.
Fail
Jen
snail.
is fading, guys. Jen is fading.
Love Punch Kill. Well, I was specifically watching Raiders of the Lost Ark just before shooting, and
one of my faves.
one of the things about Spielberg that he's known for he's known for amongst cinephiles, but not so much amongst other people who just watch movies for fun, is he has a lot of oneers in his movies, I should say, and in Raiders of the Lost Ark, there's a lot of oneers that you don't even realize are there, and I was like, oh gosh, I wonder if I can do the same. So I started doing
which one? Do you know what would you call a one?
If you would just watch Raiders, there's so many long takes in that movie.
Rewatch.
Really?
Yeah, like you watch
gotta watch
Raiders,
it now.
you watch Munich, you watch what's it called? Catch Me If You Can. There are so many shots where it's like you don't even realize you're looking at an uncut take.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
when it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you don't realize it.
Yes.
I always, when I think of wonders and I think those massive one takes, it's what is the movie?
1917.
Ong Bak. No.
Oh, Ong Bak?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Ong
No,
Bak. You're
what is
thinking of
it?
Tum Yong-gun, which is called The Protector in the
Yes.
States.
The one where he's fighting up the stairs.
Yes, that's
That
Tum
was-
Yong-gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
Yeah, that
That's
one...
kind of was like, it was called out on that movie.
It was called out
Yeah.
just because he got tired by the time he got to the top. It's like...
That's like, if he was really fighting all those people, that's like real life.
Sure. I mean, that is the kind of built-in excuse. It's just that he looked tired as a performer and not as someone fighting. You know, like if you watch, one of my favorite fight scenes of all time is Daredevil season 1, I believe episode 2, the hallway fight.
Okay.
Everyone who's into like fight scenes knows that fight scene. It's one of the greatest ever done. And the swapping out of the actor and the stunt guy, Chris Brewster, like it's so seamless you don't even
Flawless.
see it.
Yeah.
And like, but in the fight, he looks tired as someone who's fighting, not as a performer.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It is one of the best demonstrations of how to do an excellent fight scene, in my opinion.
Also, now we have to go watch that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're choreographing our PCAP auditions, and I'm like, I can fight.
Yeah.
That's
So
exactly what I do too.
since we're talking about Love Punch Kill a little bit,
Yeah. Tell us. I mean, okay, so Courtney and I are terrible, but we are gonna watch it. We are gonna watch.
so there's
it
a fight scene. There's a fight scene in it, and when I brought some people on to help me choreograph it, there was a lot of what do you call offerings of moves that are very fancy, and I was like, I'm trying to get away from that. What I want it to look like
You don't
is
want flashiness.
not flashy.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be just brutal enough that it could go on YouTube, and be informed by the
Not
fact
get flagged.
not get flagged. Exactly.
right.
There was one risky thing in there. I won't tell you what it is,
Ooh, I
but I
can't
did it anyway because it was a homage to Bruce Lee. But I wanted it to be a somewhat brutal fight that's informed by people who know martial arts, not a martial arts fight scene,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is a big difference. Like, I don't want Shang-Chi. Did you guys watch Andor by any chance?
The
The recent
season one? No.
Well, no,
not-
season 2. It just
Oh,
like
season 2?
Some episodes, as of this recording, just dropped.
Okay.
And one of the best fight scenes I've ever seen is in that
Really?
trilogy of episodes
Wow.
that just dropped. And it's
Okay.
just like it's so brutal and it's so real. And I'm like, when do you see? And you could see the actors' faces, and it's like you're so involved in the fight as opposed to feeling disconnected. And it's all like fancy fluid
And
martial
it's
arts.
Just, like,
Yeah.
You're really gonna only have one person hit you at a time. You know.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
You know.
So-
Well, I mean, because you're so passionate about this, have you like ever tried to pursue like stunt choreography or anything like that? Beyond your own project?
A little bit. I mean, I did stunt choreography, fight choreography for a film project not too long ago.
Okay.
That's not out yet, so I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
But I'll come back and tell you later on.
Yes, we'll have you back for sure.
Yeah, but that was more of just sort of a brutal cop beatdown as opposed to like a proper fight scene. But yeah, so I got to do that, and I had to hold this. I think it's called the Sony Venice. It's this huge camera with a huge lens, and it was awful. I was like, I hate. I'm like, if I never have to shoot with that again, I will be fine.
Wait,
Because
so
it's
you
so
were
big.
you were hand holding it?
Yeah, look at the Instagram page. It's,
I'll have
it's
to
right
check it
there.
out.
Like
I'm
I have a
gonna send that
ponytail and everything, like Roy. So,
Yes. Roy is my husband, you guys. He has a ponytail.
yeah, and so I was wheeling that camera around trying to shoot this fight. It was like, it was very stressful.
But you had Spielberg on your shoulder.
Exactly.
You were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was guiding you.
Yeah.
He was guiding you.
Yeah, and
for
so
sure.
Love Punch Kill is a culmination of a lot of different things that inspire me. Like I straight up said Breaking Bad in the video.
Yeah.
Like at one point, Achara references, she's in the short film.
Yes.
She references Breaking Bad. And then Spielberg, of course, in terms of the style. And anyway, I don't want to say too much more. You
Is
gotta
it
watch
on
We are
one of
gonna
your
watch it.
YouTube channels?
It's on all. It's on both of them. On both Cinethacy and Cinepals.
Okay, great.
Just look up Love Punch
So-
Kill.
We'll have
Look
to
up
watch it.
Love Punch
It's 13
Kill.
minutes long.
Love Punch. You
Great.
got 13 minutes in your day.
Yeah.
I'm telling that to myself right now.
Only thing I
okay?
ask is that when you watch it, have headphones on or like a good sound system because we worked really hard on the sound.
Noted.
You know what? That's important.
Yeah.
You can have like a beautifully shot film, beautiful performances, and if the sound is not
bad.
great,
Yeah.
then it just takes you out of it.
I don't know how
Completely.
anyone watches a movie on their phone or iPad. Like,
Yeah.
it's just weird. Like, I watched Dune Part 2 in IMAX, and I'm like, there's no way you can just watch this on your iPad and
Yeah.
get the same feeling.
Yeah.
I mean,
know?
I watch cooking shows on my.
That's different. That's just information.
No, I just saw.
I wanna
have
hear
you seen
Gordon Ramsay
Sinners?
yelling
I just
at
saw
me.
that in IMAX.
Which one?
Sinners.
Oh my God.
I just saw
I
that.
wanna
I
see
haven't seen an
that.
IMAX
What an
movie
experience.
in so long, and this was like my first jump. I think since that last Avatar movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like it's just
Okay.
I want to see. I haven't seen it yet, guys.
yeah,
So-
but
I wanna
see
see
it in
it, though.
IMAX.
The
if
thing
you
is,
can.
you,
it still
okay,
theaters? I
so
have
I'm
to
going to give you a little bit of education in case you don't know.
Okay.
There are different kinds of IMAX out there. There's true IMAX. Do you know about this?
I know there's the multiple
you
IMAXs
want
that you can
70
choose.
millimeter.
Well, if you go, okay, so we live in LA. Universal City Walk is the only true IMAX theater we have. If you go to AMC, it's going to be a grander experience, but it's not true IMAX.
Yeah.
It's what's called Limax because they're lying to you. And so,
Okay.
but it's like it meets certain criteria, and if you're watching a Marvel film, that's okay to watch at AMC because they're not filling out the 1:3 aspect ratio.
Yeah.
Right.
But Sinners filled it out all the way to the top, all the way to the sides,
Mm-hmm.
because they shot in 70 millimeter both ways. And so it's like, that's real film, like
Right.
Yeah.
IMAX film versus digital. And so you're getting the most authentic film IMAX experience possible with Sinners. So yeah, but it's like, I heard they're going to bring it back because of demand.
They are, yeah, they are. They're gonna be
Great.
back.
So I'll have an opportunity. I just got to make the time for it now.
You will
Yeah,
enjoy the
I
heck
just-
out of
the
that.
sound.
I'm
in
just
that.
a
Sound is
chicken.
amazing.
I'm
The
just a chicken,
sound.
guys. I admit it.
It's,
I am
it's
a
not.
chicken.
I am too, but it's not that scary.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I think you're going to love it.
Yeah.
You're going to love it.
I have a feeling I will too. It's one of the things where I didn't know much about it, and I started reading stuff, and
Oh, I went in knowing nothing.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
No,
But
yeah.
it's so tied intrinsically to music. So I'm like, oh, you're going to love this.
Yeah.
Like for sure.
Okay.
Like you would be the first person I'd want to hear your opinion on, especially at IMAX because like the sound, it's like being at a concert,
Yeah.
you know, with certain sections. There's like a section where the movie just goes crazy and I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
And it's tied to music and it's one of the most
yeah.
beautiful montages I've ever seen.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
well, okay, definitely. I've been
Yeah.
saying I want to go see it.
Mesmerizing.
I'm gonna go now.
Yeah.
You have convinced me.
Okay. Don't tell her anything else.
Don't. Yeah. Shh. I've already been reading and I've already been seeing enough like little clips on certain aspects of the thing,
yes,
and I need to
yes.
not.
Did you ever study martial arts? Either of you?
I'm
well, she's
studying Krav Maga right
and
now.
I'm about
Okay.
to like jump back in with her. I did like 2 weeks and I loved it. I mean, I've done Muay Thai a little bit and stuff like that. I had to stop because of health, because
Okay.
yeah, but
So,
yeah.
do you either of you have a favorite fight scene by chance at all? I'm always curious.
I tend to
I
like
do.
fight scenes that involve a little comedy, which is why I
Okay.
love Jackie Chan
Okay.
growing up. Like pretty much anything Jackie Chan does, but the most recent one would be like all the Ki Hui Kwan stuff and Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, that's
because
great,
it's the comedy, and I love that
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
For me, like one of the scenes, the fight scenes that stands out to me, I always go back to it, is the Korean Old Boy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, going back like the
Yeah.
it was like a video game, right? It's just going back. Have you seen the oh?
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to watch content wise.
I'm glad you brought that up
Yeah.
because that was for me a I guess what they call in Marvel a canon event. It's like like that was a you know, I was listening to Joe Rogan and Robert Rodriguez talk about how Pulp Fiction basically changed the landscape of cinema.
Yeah.
For me, Old Boy, that fight scene, I will never watch that movie again in its entirety. But that fight scene,
scene,
that
yeah.
fight scene to
I've
me,
seen it multiple times.
it
yeah.
it changed fight scenes for me.
Yeah.
It's like you watch that and it's like, oh my god, this is like, it looks so real.
Yes.
And it doesn't feel like it was rehearsed. It feels like these people are doing this for real, like right now.
Yeah.
And it's this
Yeah.
one long take as the camera's
Scary.
moving. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
It was wild.
It had such a big impact on me, and that's how I found out about Chungwook Park. You know, it was like, or Park Chungwook. Sorry, if I'm gonna do it in Korean, I'm gonna say it right. And I started watching. I watched his Revenge trilogy after that. I watched.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like,
I've never seen it.
oh, so it's Old Boy basically. There's I know Mr. Sympathy.
Okay.
Something like you guys are gonna make mad at me. What's the other one?
You guys are gonna make mad at me.
Make mad at me.
Make
Be mad
mad.
at me.
Make
I'll look him
mad.
up.
Make
Look up
big
his-
mad.
It's Old Boy.
I
is one
keep
of them.
telling you guys, like the end of the day, shoot is always the best. You will get things you can clip out, and they're hilarious.
This is you. Don't make mad at me, okay?
Don't make mad at. No, like
Yes.
I remember once on a stream, someone accidentally typed, "Can
Lady
you?"
Vengeance? I think it's Lady Vengeance. Sorry.
No, it's okay. Someone typed at me, "Can you that?" And he meant to say, "Can you do that?" But to me, it will always be ingrained as "Can you
you
that?"
that?
And
Can
it's
you-
hilarious. It
But
stays-
can you?
Can you that?
Can you?
Exactly.
Can you that video games? Can you that game?
Yes, exactly.
So let's play some
Yep.
games then.
Yeah. No, but hold on.
Before
So
Jen just
she
goes
said Jackie
off.
Chan though.
Yeah.
Did you see Drunken Master too? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I've seen like all of his movies.
Okay.
Yeah, he's.
Which one's your favorite?
I like Rumble in the
I'm
Bronx.
gonna put you on the
I
spot.
know.
Rumble in the Bronx,
I liked The
man.
Foreigner.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't like. I mean, I thought the plot was okay, but I think because that movie came out at a time where I thought Jackie Chan was retiring soon, and I think it was one of his last. I mean, he does little bits now, but so I was just so excited when it came out, and I think that just colored my whole perspective of the movie. I was like, he's doing it again. He's still here.
He did an Indian movie called Kung Fu Yoga.
Oh wait, maybe I haven't seen that one. I didn't know he
No.
did
I
an
haven't seen it
Indian
either.
movie. Okay.
Yeah, it's an Indian film.
Well, before we move on to gaming, I'm gonna just throw Jet Li out there because I love him too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do it.
Okay.
Iron Monkey was one of my favorites too. If we're talking like kung fu, or obviously Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
You know that's.
Did I ever tell you what Jaby stands for?
You never told me what is, and you got to tell me. What did you tell me about the Koay? I feel like you might.
I don't know.
Well, what does Jaby? If you're willing to share.
Yeah.
What
Well,
does
'cause
Jaby and
you're-
Koay?
So I made up the name when I was like 11 or 12 years old, and it was inspired by a friend of mine who was coming up with his own Star Wars name, and I was like, I want a Star Wars name.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
Jaby was informed by 4 names. J is for Jackie Chan.
Okay. Oh.
A is for my legal name, Anthony Alba. B is for Bruce Lee, and Y is for Michelle Yeoh. Because we're talking about everything everywhere all at once. You know, and so like
Yeah.
Jackie Chan and all that, and yeah, that's what informed that name. And Koay is a name I made up by accident. I was on AOL Instant Messenger. Nice to date myself, but I was on AOL Instant Messenger and I typed OK, but I flipped the K and the O by accident, and I was like, that looks dope. I'm gonna keep that. I probably didn't say dope. I said that looks cool, and I just kept it. And I just put the names together. So Jaby Koay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had don't make mad on
Don't make mad. Can you that?
Instant
Don't
whatever
make mad.
messenger, whatever it's called. Oh my gosh. Okay, well we're gonna play a game now.
Okay.
We are.
And you game though. You do game.
I've exhausted you guys.
Oh,
I love it.
He's like, but
he's
Jaby's a
gonna
gamer,
cream us?
right?
I am a gamer.
He's gonna
I have
cream us.
I have all the video game systems.
He's gonna cream
Oh,
us.
He's gonna cream us.
That
It's
sounds
okay.
so wrong, but all right.
Hey,
Yeah.
PG-13.
I didn't say anything. You guys said it. But I have my PlayStation 5 Pro ready for Grand Theft
Pro.
Auto 6.
that
Oh,
will
you
come
got
out
the pro
in
version?
2055.
Yeah, I know, right? Jesus. Sorry.
Ah.
No, but yeah, so I have an Xbox Series X. I've had the PlayStation 5 Pro. I got the Switch, and I got the
How's your
Switch 2.
Xbox holding up? Ours is getting, it's been a while.
I don't get time to play games, so mine are holding up great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
What game are we playing?
Well, I'm
wanted-
going to leave it up to Jaby.
I wanted
Okay.
to play Mario Kart if that was all
All right,
right.
We
let's
could do
do-
Mario.
let's do
Well, we do
Mario.
have Mario Kart, Mario Party, or SSB.
I don't know what SSB is.
Super Smash
Smash.
Bros.
Oh, wow, I am not cool. Super Smash Brothers is not what I
I
would
could
like
have
to
told
play.
you that.
I'm terrible at Super Smash Brothers.
Okay,
Then
we'll do
maybe
Kart.
we should play Smash Bros then, so make us feel better.
Yeah, we also suck.
If you suck equally at all the games, let's do Mario Kart.
No, we're gonna do Mario Kart. Okay,
Yeah, we'll do Mario Kart.
Mario Kart it is. Let's go. All right. So by request, we are playing Mario Kart. Wait,
Yes.
who's your main on Mario Kart?
Toad.
Toad.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Let's see.
Let's do it.
Let's see. Versus yeah.
Do you what's your best Toad impression?
Oh God, I don't know if I have a Toad impression. Maybe I can do Mario. It's me, Mario.
That's pretty good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
All
And
right.
Toad is more like Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't do Toad. That's great.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, there we go.
So I'm gonna just so you know the history of Waluigi. My friend Jason Kelly was on here, and he calls that Waluigi.
So we call it Waluigi now.
So it's Waluigi now.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
He's hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna change my cart.
I'm gonna change my. Ooh.
I'm gonna be. I like this yellow one. Okay, and then we're gonna give me
Sports
cool
car.
tires
I'm doing
and
this one.
ooh, whatever that is.
Oh,
I'm
no.
ready.
Yep. And hold up. I need a nice spoiler.
I have a Hylian kite.
Is it Hylian? I thought it was Hylian.
Hylian. I don't know.
Oh no, you might be right. I might
I have
be.
no idea.
I used to say
just know there are
Ryu.
kites and there's rice.
As a kid, I used to say Ryu, and then it turns out it was Ryu. Ryu or Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu. Okay.
Yes.
All on. All right. Is there a map you like?
I like anything is fine by me. Honestly, that's
All right.
fine. That's fine.
Then one of these?
Yeah,
Great.
that's fine. Yeah, let's
1,
do that.
2, 3, or 4.
Oh, jeez. Okay, 1. That's fine.
One.
Yeah.
Tick
Tock, tock, clock.
All right.
I like a good rhyme.
We rhymed earlier. It was great.
We did.
It
We
was-
did.
it was
Jen
not
and I
actually-
lost a bet earlier, and we had to rap.
Oh yeah, we like to do
rhyme.
bets. So
Yeah, at one point we'll make a little bet for
How-
funsies.
How many rounds do we go
we just go until we just.
Yeah,
So you
we'll do
feel-
a few, and then
until you feel fatigued?
I'm already there. All right.
Okay.
Ooh. Time to wake up.
Come on, baby.
Yum, 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 yum,
All right.
yum. Come on, Waluigi. Let's go, Waluigi. Yum, yum, yum.
Waluigi.
Waluigi.
Wahakalugi.
You gotta be Waluigi.
Okay.
Wanahakalugi.
All right. Come on,
I'm going
baby.
left.
Let's
Give me a good item.
go.
Give
Let's
me a good
go. Give me something good. I don't know.
Hey.
That was you know. I could have gotten 3 mushrooms, but it only gave me 1. We beggars cannot be choosers.
Shoot.
Rude!
Who did that?
What happened?
I don't know. Somebody just pegged me again.
That sounds horrible. It's a kids show, isn't it?
Is it?
Oh, what is happening?
What is
no, I fell. Okay,
Ah,
I
who
don't
inked
like
me?
these gears. They stress me out, and also I am now in 7th place.
I'm in 6th. You
Give me.
I can't see anything.
I got inked
There
too.
we go.
Okay. I don't know.
Meow.
I don't know.
What's your favorite game of all time, Jaby?
Infamous 2 is one of them.
Oh.
God of War,
Okay.
the one that came out for
Okay.
PlayStation 4.
Yes.
And then what else is there? Those are the only ones that come to my brain immediately because I'm like very
Any
focused.
game that Courtney and I have been in, of course.
Duh.
Oh gosh.
That
I
is
don't-
a given.
Well, you have to tell me the games that.
So many, we can't even count
We
them.
don't even know.
Need for Speed Unbound? Yes.
Yas.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I played recently that I really enjoyed a lot is
What?
Astro.
Oh, which one? Sorry, what?
one?
Astrobot on PlayStation 5.
Oh, okay.
Astrobot.
Yeah, it's a game you can easily jump into
Okay.
and jump out of. But Mario
Nice.
Kart is definitely a game I've sunk so many hours into.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I used
you
to have it
have-
on
would you-
N64.
Yeah, same. Do you have like battles with all your friends when they come over?
I'm too busy to have friends come over. But
Or when
Do you
when
have
you're
friends?
hosting? When you're like filming, are you like, guys, we need a Mario Kart break?
you know what? That's gonna be my goal for the next place we build out. Is like once I have a new location, I'm definitely gonna have a gaming setup.
Yes.
in 8th place?
Little decompress area.
Exactly.
What in the world happened
It's
here?
important.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Well,
What games have you guys been in that we can talk about?
Oh God.
oh, so many.
I don't know. You think I actually know the answer to that? Ah! Rude!
This is going brutal on me. They hit me with a bomb. They hit me with the lightning
I keep
strike.
going further back in the
Give
ranking.
me a good item.
That's just because you're so good. The game is going harder on you.
I guess.
All right, come on. Give
Let's go.
me something good. Give me no.
Gimme.
Oh, how did that happen?
What
I
happened?
don't even know. I got 2nd place.
Wow.
What?
I honestly.
That's incredible.
Thank you. Thank
That
you.
is incredible.
Thank you.
I got 9. What did you get, Jaby?
I don't know. What did I get?
Which toad
You
are
got
you? There's
first?
two.
Wait.
There's
yeah.
2 toads? I'm the which toad?
Are you the one on top or the one on bottom?
Which toad is on bottom?
Your
Is that
voice
not a
just cracked
toad?
there. I like that.
Where are you looking? I don't.
The
which,
bottom,
Which number?
bottom
right is a toad.
Which number?
And the
What place?
top right is also a toad.
No, but what's the bottom toad you're looking at? Which
on
number?
the screens. The screen is split into 4.
I don't think it is any of them.
I know,
is that
but
not
what,
toad?
what
I think it's
rank?
just his
but
view.
what rank are you talking about?
I think it's just his. It's a different perspective of
It's
the
a
first
different
place.
perspective.
Oh,
So
I
you
thought
got
you're
first-
looking. I thought you were looking at the ranking and going.
No, I was looking
No.
at the split screen.
Okay, we were looking
Yeah.
at 2 different things.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the toad on the upper right and the
So you
bottom
got first
right.
place.
Loser.
Whatever.
Loser.
Whatever. We're gonna play again. I'm coming for you.
Loser. I should do the cow one. I won first place.
Let's do the cow one.
No.
Let's
wanna
do Rainbow Road. That's a classic.
Oh yeah, that was here, right?
All right.
Oh,
let's
you
go.
don't like Rainbow Road?
I know it's fine. It's fine.
All right. Well,
That's
we're
fine.
here to
I
challenge
like how
you.
it says like what it came from. Like that one's N64. This one that said 3DS. You know.
Oh, did it say that? I
Yeah,
didn't
like
pay
it tells
attention.
you.
Are you guys excited about the new one at all?
Yeah.
I am. I heard it's like an open world thing.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, I mean you
we
can
don't
actually
know-
drive between the tracks.
And you guys, we don't know when this episode's gonna drop, so it might be out already. So
Yeah.
if you're watching, it is not out at the moment of filming.
yeah, I managed to secure a Switch 2 with
That's
the Mario
incredible.
Kart.
How many? You said you had what, like 3 screens up?
I had Target and I had Best Buy open.
Okay.
Wow.
Which one did you get it on?
Target.
See, I tried to register on the Nintendo website, and
That didn't help people for some reason.
Yeah, can confirm it did not help me.
Yeah.
I didn't get that one. I didn't go high enough.
And I'll give you.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Ooh, I just drifted.
How do you drift again?
You have to. Hold on. You have to hit ZR.
I figured it out.
Yeah.
I was hitting the wrong button.
No.
The wrong button.
Why is that funny that I drifted?
I don't know. It's like
See, you're getting delirious
this
too.
basic mechanic of Mario Kart. Like, oh my goodness, I drifted.
How dare!
Listen. I'm
That's
a
like-
huge
that's
fan
like-
of it.
That's like someone going, oh my gosh, I managed to jump in Mario.
Shut
Shut
up.
up!
Whatever. I don't play this game often. Obviously, I'm in 7th place.
Me, some good.
Come on now, give me a good one. What'd you get? Did you get that thing? The all thingy?
I got, as
got-
you would say, pegged.
Oh my lord.
As
Y'all are
you
killing me.
you would say. Okay, come on, baby, give.
Who did that?
That was
Rude.
Jennifer.
That was you?
That was Jennifer.
I didn't do that. Did I do that?
I don't know who did it.
I don't think I zapped
It's usually
it.
someone who's in last place, which you were last time.
Oh.
Wow. Shots fired. Okay, Jaby. You know I got your number and your house number. I know where you live, son.
I can't imitate Toad's voice, but I love his yells so much.
Yippee!
Exactly. Do you think Toad is voiced by a girl? Or a woman?
It was. Yeah, no, it is. Okay.
Because I'm listening to you do it, I'm like, that is spot on.
Yes, it was voiced. I just don't know if there was like if there was someone else who voiced Toad.
Which Toad won?
It looks like there's only one Toad.
It's you. He's
It's
messing
you.
with you, Courtney. Look at him.
Oh my gosh! Whatever.
But I was higher up.
You know,
and then it dropped
I'm still
me.
right behind you.
What the heck? I was higher up and then it dropped me. That's okay.
That's what happens when you lose.
Listen, I got first place that one time.
She did.
Let's go to the place you got
There
first
is
place.
video evidence.
There is.
of it.
No, I want to see all the different worlds.
Let's do Hyrule Circuit.
Hyrule Circuit?
Yeah, that's
Where's
really
that?
hard. I find that one to be hard
All
for
right,
me.
let's
Okay.
do it.
Like
Come on,
both
Waluigi.
that one and the one before it, I find to be difficult.
Okay.
Okay.
Noted. Come on, baby. Look at them on a little line. It's so cute.
Yeah, there's like some tight turns in this one. I'm like,
Okay.
I have a hard time
Can you
with.
Do you
Fall off?
actually break or do you not break?
You have to break some time. Well, actually, for
Oh,
100
so
cc,
like
you
if they're
don't
about
have
to
to.
smash you or something.
Yeah.
Like if there's something that's like,
I'm normally playing on 200 cc, so I'm used to breaking.
I see.
Because you have to, like, when you play at that level.
Oh my gosh. Listen to Mr. Pro over there.
Like, is it because you're going so fast?
Yeah, you're going absurdly fast, and so if you don't brake, you're just gonna go off the track.
Oh, they got rupees on this track. 'Cause it's Hyrule. That's
I love me
cool.
some rupees.
Bye.
But they even tell you, like, when you select 200cc, like,
Yeah.
you have to brake.
Ah.
It's in the little instruction.
I don't read instructions.
Oh, yeah. What are instructions?
I wing it.
Wing it.
All right. Give me
Flip, flip,
something.
flip,
I'm a maverick.
Give me something good. That was rude.
Yeah, eat it. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
So what? Do the rupees give you anything?
It's just like
It's just coins.
coins. Effectively.
No, I missed the blocks.
No inking allowed.
Oh my gosh, I got inked and then ate it.
No, I was doing so good.
All right. I am here on my revenge tour now
Who is
because
doing
I
that?
am suddenly much farther behind than I was.
What the heck? I was like in second.
How
No!
old? How
Okay,
old were
good.
you guys when you first started trying to do voices?
Oh, I think I've been doing voices forever. but
Yeah,
it's 'cause,
same.
you know,
Like since you
it's
were
just because
2?
I'm weird.
My sister and I would sometimes go into restaurants and pretend we were British and just speak with a British accent the entire time. Order everything.
Oh my gosh,
heck?
that's hilarious. I
Yeah.
used to work at a restaurant and I would just try out accents, and I did an English accent, and the guy who I was waiting on was like, "So what part of England are you from?" I'm like, "I'm
Oh,
from
that is
Lon-"
the highest compliment.
I was like, "Well, I'm from LA actually."
All right, I am.
What?
Oh, that plant almost got me.
But you know, I won't ever do an English accent in front of a Chara.
Oh, well,
She'll
yeah.
judge.
Oh, they judge like I have a British
Well, it's
friend.
because
and
she knows. Do you
they
think if
know.
she didn't know you?
She would know.
Oh,
She would know
okay.
right away that
Okay.
that I'm faking it.
Fine.
Yeah, she would know.
But like, I've heard a lot of, Brits imitate Americans, and it's not always perfect.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I've actually had to help a friend during an audition. I was like, yeah, actually, no, you got to say it this way. And they were like, really? And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, we would never say it that way. How is it that I was in third place and now I'm in, like, okay, well, I'm kind of catching up at least.
Almost there.
Gosh.
Almost there.
I just squished you. That was
Almost
me.
there.
That was me. I take full credit for the squishing.
Oh, almost. You got it. There you go, Jennifer.
Shut up! Shut up!
You're so good at this.
Okay.
How long were you waiting for us?
Okay, so we're just gonna decide what we do now when we lose,
I love that I went down
because
to
we
sixth
will
place.
likely lose.
Yes. All right. So
No,
what-
Cat Peach can get ahead of me. That's possible. Well, which Cat Peach are we talking about?
Oh, we're looking at
Okay.
rankings because of like the score on the side. I was like, I know I got like fourth place the last time, and then I was like, why am I sixth? I get it.
Waluigi.
All right, Waluigi. All right, so what are we betting on? What's
our bet?
What do losers have to do?
Watch Love Punch Kill Twice.
I think that's a good thing.
The Ice Outpost one is tough.
Because the ice makes it slippery, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what makes it hard. It's just hard. I find it difficult. It's like because it's like is that one? Is there an F-Zero one as well?
F-Zero, Mario Circuit.
There, F-Zero is also tough.
Where are you
saying
saying
F-Zero?
Oh, Mute City.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
I know, I was
Dragon
like, what have you
Dragon
done?
Driftway is also fun.
Well, let's do the dragon one. That
All
sounds
right,
fun.
cool. But what are we doing? What do losers have to do?
I'm not good
Jaby.
at coming up with this stuff.
Losers
have to what?
You gotta give me a pair of those kicks. That's what the losers gotta do.
Oh no.
I got these at Ross, baby.
look
Ross. Although I do have to clean this one spot. I was in the grass and then
Listen, no one's zooming on my shoes, and we'll be good.
No, they're cute. They're white.
Are they?
Yeah.
That's debatable.
We are so Asian today. Look at this.
Come on, baby girl.
Let's go. I bumped
Meow
you.
meow baby.
I bumped you.
Did you really get those shoes at Ross?
I really did. I was visiting family a couple weeks ago, and I was like, I wasn't planning on going to do an outdoorsy thing, and then I was like, you know what, Mom, let's go to Stone Mountain. I haven't been there in a while, but I was like, at the same time, right before I had said that, I was like, Mom, can you wash my shoes for me? Because she knows how to make them, like, I don't know, she's got that mom touch. So they were like super white, but they were soaking wet, and I had no sneaks for outside, so I was like, well, I guess I'm getting another pair of sneakers.
Oh, okay.
Went to Ross and they had this. I also got a pair of like white Doc Martens from Ross for like $20. Like, yeah.
I thought you were just like a savvy shopper or something.
My mom is. That's why we went to that Ross. I think I need to get more coins.
No, what happens with me is I have a bad habit. I have a bad habit of spilling stuff on my shirts. And so,
I remember this. Yes.
And so
yes.
when I find a shirt I
Revenge
like,
tour.
I will buy 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you put napkins on your shirt at the restaurant.
Absolutely. If necessary.
How am I in 9th place?
Oh, they got ahead of you.
Everyone got ahead of me, apparently. Apparently. I got knocked over like 2 times in a row. Okay,
Come
all right.
on.
At least there's that.
Oh, I can hear it coming. I can
I
hear
can hear
it.
it coming.
Oh,
What is it?
At
the
least
blue
the
shell.
blue
It's
shell.
just so annoying.
Oh.
It's like I've done so well in Mario Kart. It hit me with 2 blue shells back to back. It's so frustrating.
How often do you play this game?
He's like too long.
It's the game I brought to India.
Come on, come on!
The plant got me.
I got hit like twice in a row, and then my
on.
count went back down. All right, listen.
What happened?
Listen.
What
I
happened?
still have time to recover. I still have time to.
the
Just
heck?
give me 1 lightning bolt.
I've not got a
on me,
single
baby.
lightning bolt.
Me either.
And I just fell off. Dang it, now I'm going to be like in last place.
I feel like if they did a remake of Clueless, you would be a great pick
Who?
for your voice.
Who are you talking about?
Who?
You,
Who's you?
not Jennifer.
Oh, Courtney.
Courtney.
All right, come on.
You said Clue or Clueless?
Clueless.
Oh, yeah. As if.
Come on, give me some good. Give me some good, guys.
with
I'm
the
still.
homies.
You think they
I'm
cast?
still struggling a
They
lot.
didn't cast an Asian in the first one, right? No.
No, but guess who got second place?
Waluigi.
Listen, this was not my best round. I will
Are
tell
you
that.
pretty good?
But honestly,
Look at you. You did well.
I
You got second place.
I'm climbing up to 5th. I climbed
You
up
are
to 5th.
climbing. You are on the
I'm
up and
only 5 points away from you.
up. You are on the up.
But
and
look
up.
how far away Jaby is from us. All right, okay, next one.
Oh, we're still going. Okay.
One more.
Yeah,
What-
because we didn't make our
do the
bet. We didn't do our
didn't make
bet.
our bet.
Yeah.
What are we doing? This is it. What do we got to do?
I just buy dinner. I don't know. That's easy.
What are we going to do?
I feel like
losers
I-
have to buy the winner dinner.
Sure. Sushi.
Okay, but we can combine.
There you go.
Yeah.
Combine money.
There you go.
We might have to Uber Eats.
There you go.
Yes, that's fine.
I know exactly where I want to go.
Shut up!
So, my old commercial acting agent, his name is Courtney, and after I left him, his number was still saved in my phone, and I got a call from his number years later, and it was a politician. It wasn't his number anymore. Isn't that weird?
Weird.
What?
Yeah, it was like they left me a voicemail and everything, and I'm like, what the heck? That's so bizarre. What a coincidence that his number
Weird.
got traded out for just like an automated call.
Interesting.
Yeah. So when I got the call from Courtney, I was like, what the hell? What does he want?
What is going on? All right. I'm
All right.
ready.
So everything in the past doesn't. This is new.
This is new. Okay.
All right.
So how many rounds are we? 4 more rounds?
Just one.
Just one. Okay.
One
Just
and
one.
done.
This
Ride
is
or
it.
die. Ride or
All or
die.
nothing.
And now we're just gonna do it random. Tell me when to stop.
Isn't there like a random button you can?
I don't
Stop.
see it. I don't. All right. Tell me when to stop.
You do it this time.
Stop. Toad
Toad
Horror.
Harbor. Wait.
Oh, I thought it's a Toad Horror. I'm like, oh no, not like this.
Harbor, I feel like Jaby's gonna have an unfair advantage in
Advantage.
Toad
I don't
Harbor.
think so.
All right.
It's okay.
Right when you're counting on it, it's just like last place.
All right.
Lightning strike.
This is giving
Blue
like San
shells.
Francisco vibes.
It is.
Oh my God, is that a
It's like
statue of Peach?
Yes. It's like San
beautiful.
Francisco meets New York.
of Liber Peach.
There's actually a DLC stage of Thailand, Bangkok.
What?
Also a harbor, I believe.
Wait, you said words and I didn't hear it. What
There's a
is
DLC stage
Oh, really?
of Bangkok.
What? That's cool.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Oh my God, I don't know where I'm at. This stage is freaky. Okay.
Yatta!
Oh my gosh.
Ah!
Nice work, Walugi.
I know, I gotta make it go the other way. How are you going so fast?
Yeah, how do you go so fast?
I believe Roy told you earlier how to do it.
Oh, the
well,
drift?
I have been drifting. I'm just very bad. Okay.
Well, so
But
you
it
want to
was,
be
like, barely your
so what you want
turn.
to do is you want to be good at drifting.
Oh.
You
Tell that to Takumi in initial D. He's a really good drifter.
I am drifting and I am in 8th place. Let it be known.
Okay.
Shoot. I was in front of him for like 2 seconds, Courtney. 2
Listen,
seconds.
I am not even near you guys.
Those 2 seconds were like a lifetime.
It really was.
And look, okay, I've been chilling for a while now in this back half. Still no lightning bolt. Just
I
saying.
literally have never gotten a lightning bolt since we've been playing all day.
Have you ever seen lightning up close?
No. Have you?
Yeah, I was coming back from Comic-Con. I was on the 405 going to the 101
Stop that, people.
and lightning hit the freeway right next to my car.
What?
Oh my God.
It was
That is
crazy.
terrifying.
Yeah. My eyes were hurting for the rest of the day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Stop that. You're so annoying.
How am I still so far behind?
I thought you were enjoying it back there.
Shut up.
Nice.
You're such a
Isolated,
dirty
so
mouth.
peaceful.
Listen, we had Allison Packard, who you don't know, but her son was playing. He was
wrecking you
He
guys.
was competitive.
He was talking smack.
He really was.
I was like, okay, he's like,
he kind of earned it though.
he did.
Was very
like,
good.
be prepared to lose, guys.
Yes.
How am I all the way in the
Yes.
back all of a sudden?
He's good with the intimidation factor.
Yeah.
That one. Okay, let's go. Give me some good. All right, that's all right. You know. It's
I don't
not
like
my
to
fave.
talk anything.
Yeah,
Just in
okay.
case.
You've just been doing it passive aggressively.
Very quietly, you know.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well.
Shoot. Just when I make progress, someone runs into me.
That's yeah.
Learn how to
You
drive.
just need to like especially when it's like 2 crash outs in a row.
It's like you're done.
It's like you cannot catch up.
You can't. You're done.
You can if you get the bullet bill.
Yeah, if you're the
I haven't
bullet.
done that thing.
I also have not gotten the bullet.
Wait, have you, Jaby?
No, they won't give it to me because I'm way too ahead.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. Oh my god.
He's
Sushi,
already
baby.
done.
You know what? I'll take second place.
Shoot! I was
I
about to
will
be
take
right
second
behind
place.
you until these punks, Donkey Kong, ran into me. All right, what sushi place is it?
It's a place right off Tahunga and Riverside. It's like a big
Oh.
round table. So, fun fact: the first time I went there, Aaron Paul was there, sitting
Okay.
directly across from me, and I thought I knew him for a second. I'm like, "Hey," and he waved back. He was like really nice. I was like, "Oh wait, I don't know him. He's just famous."
He was like, oh
yeah,
god.
but then.
It's like, oh, the
Don't
stand
out me.
boy, the
But-
stand boy.
Yeah, but then that day I went to meet at the location for Love Punch Kill, and Breaking Bad inspired a substantial section of Love Punch Kill.
Right.
So I was like, "Oh my God, it's a sign!"
It was.
It's a sign.
It was.
Aaron Paul.
Aaron
Yeah.
Paul. Well, I feel
Yeah.
like we should all do the Walugi happy dance just because.
Oh no,
Yes.
that should have been the bet to not do that.
We got it. I'll do it now. Come on.
What's the one loogie dance?
No, that's when he's falling.
No, he does it when he's winning. He was just
Okay.
like-
Hey man, if it's Halloween, that's a dance.
It's a dance.
he also like flies like this.
He does. He's got a lot of leg.
I
a
like
lot
the
of leg
toe
going
dance.
on. Yes, that's good.
There you go. All right. so
Okay.
that's when Toad has had a lot of drinks and a couple cigars.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, well.
Who does the best Mario impression here?
I don't have a good Mario.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! No.
It's a me. I don't know. I have to hear him like.
It's me, Mario.
It's me, Mario. Mario.
I could do a pretty good Mickey Mouse.
Let's hear it.
Now it's gonna suck. Because
I need to hear it. I need to hear it
that.
first. Yeah.
Like. Hold on. Do you want to go to the clubhouse? That's hard to do with these
Do it again.
guys.
Do it again.
Hold on. Hot dog. Do you want to go to the clubhouse with me?
That's really good. I
That's
thought
pretty
Mickey
good.
Mouse was in the room. That's crazy.
Yeah. I took Aaliyah to Disney one time, and I was just like, I had the toy, and she was little. I was like, Aaliyah, do you want to be my friend? She was,
Wow.
And I was doing it, and like this guy's like, are you the voice of Mickey? I was like, I wish. I'm not. I
Wow.
wish.
No, that's really impressive.
We watched a lot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had to do the mini. Oh, Mickey.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely impressed right now. That's awesome.
All right. So we are at the end of our show. And as you know, the show is called One Up.
Okay.
So traditionally, as you know, one up in video games means you get an extra life, right?
Okay.
So it's a very broad question, but if someone were to give you a one up, which you could use for something in your past, you got another life, or something in your future, maybe something you haven't done yet if you had another life or another, opportunity,
yeah.
and it's something that you want to do, could do, or if totally
feel my
we're in
heart
an
beating right now.
alternate an alternate reality, what else would you know what I mean?
You because you do so much already and you need another life, what would that one up life be for you now?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is a good
it can
question.
go any direction. It's very broad.
Hey.
I'm scared.
We go deep on this show,
Do.
guys.
So deep.
It's like the cop out answer is I wouldn't change anything because
Okay.
otherwise I wouldn't be on this couch with you guys.
Yeah.
I think that you have the path you walk and you have things that you aspire towards and you kind of have feelings of I guess sadness because you're like, oh, this didn't pan out the way I wanted. But like we each have our own path to walk, and there's a spoken word song that came out years ago called the Sunscreen Song, and it says in there, in the end, you're only in a race with yourself. And so I love my life. I think my life is awesome. And I could have gone on to do other things, dealing with like stunts or acting or whatever. But then like, I think that the way I'm living life is pretty awesome. Like
Yeah?
it's really fun. I get to meet cool people all the time. I'm famous, but not like so famous that like my life's miserable.
Yeah, you don't
That's-
need a security
yeah.
detail
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah. So it's like I look forward to that, but right now I still get to enjoy just being famous enough that like I could be at a bar with a friend of mine and someone will come up to us and be like, "Oh my God, I know you and your channels and blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Like it's pretty dope. I like
Yeah.
it. I love
Yeah.
it. But if I were to change anything,
Or if you were in an alternate reality,
yeah,
you
you
know, and
can
you weren't
add.
doing this.
Yeah.
what
no.
else-
I do
yeah.
have two thoughts in mind. When I was a kid, I had an opportunity to give my short films to a famous director, and I was being such a perfectionist, I didn't give it to him.
Yes.
Who knows what would
Perfection
happen?
is the enemy
Right.
of great
Of
what is?
creativity.
Creativity,
Yeah,
that is.
or success, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
all of it.
All of
Yeah.
it.
And then there's one of Jackie Chan's stunt guys asked me to put my fight scene on camera and give it to him, along with the script I wrote, and I was too nervous or something about the quality of it, and so I just hesitated.
The perfectionism
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, and that hesitation will kill you. It's like the person who gets to about 80-90% within of perfect and does more is going to get better over time versus
Yeah.
the person who reaches 100% sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
like don't get caught up in being perfect is my whole thing. Just keep doing.
Yeah.
You know, so many people are like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I'm not quite. Just do it.
Yes.
Just do it now. Like stop
Yes.
waiting and do now. Like you don't know if you get hit by a bus tomorrow. Just do now. You don't know what's gonna come.
Just do now, make mad.
exactly.
Now make
Just
that.
do it now. Make it work. You know.
I mean, I love that. Hesitation is the enemy, guys.
Exactly.
Do
Yeah.
not hesitate.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do it now.
Do it now. Do it now. Well, Jaby, I adore you. I love you.
I love you too.
Thanks so
Yes.
much for coming
Thank
on
you
our
for
show.
coming. And to everybody who has joined us, I'm Jen.
I'm Courtney.
And this has been One Up. Pew, 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 pew.